Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Mile High Collector here. Today we're looking at something a little different. We've got two of the new Panini WNBA Select 23-24 WNBA Select Caitlin Clark Special Edition TINS. Just saw these in Meyer a couple days ago, so thought I'd pick them up. Hadn't seen them anywhere else. And wanted to rip a couple here for you on the channel. I opened one off camera just to get an idea of what to expect. And so there's the look at the three different tin designs. Again, one in her Fever uniform, two in the Fever, but in the Indiana uniform, three different colors. Those are all that I saw at my Meyer. I'm not sure if there's other designs, but anyway, thought it'd be something different. Obviously, the chase here is Caitlin Clark. I'm not a huge WNBA fan. I follow it casually like a lot of folks now because of the excitement around Caitlin Clark in the game. So I'm excited to see what these hold. I would imagine it's probably an indication that the WNBA Select product maybe didn't sell at the rate that they expected. So that's usually the case when you see kind of these, I call them like manufacturer or distributor repacks, basically. But in my experience, the tins do hold some value sometimes, depending on the player. And I would imagine the Caitlin Clark tins will hold some value on the resale market. So that's kind of how I justified this purchase and the idea of bringing it to you to see if you are interested in this before you dive in. So anyway, before we get started, feel free to like the video, leave a comment down below, and subscribe to the channel. We'll keep bringing you more great sports card content into 2025. Again, appreciate anyone who can subscribe as we can push to hit 500 subscribers. So appreciate your support. We'll go ahead and get right into these. So I'm going to go ahead and open these, cutting there on the paper so I can, again, probably look to resell the tins. We'll start with this yellow one first. As you can see, we're going to get four 23-24 WNBA Select packs in each. You can see that this is an MJ Holding repack. Again, I think probably our best opportunity for return on value is a Caitlin Clark card, rookie card, or some other parallel of one of the other bigger name players. But you can see there they're kind of a facsimile autograph. So, for a Caitlin Clark fan, that's a pretty cool display piece. Very similar to how I have the Jokic tins here. So again, I think there are collectors of this stuff out there, and so that's why I thought this would be an interesting purchase. So there's a look inside. Got our four packs. I think it's 4 cards per pack if I'm not mistaken. And we'll go ahead and put our display tin right back there, and we'll dive right into these. So it should be a pretty quick rip. Again, as I always say when I'm opening product that of a sport or players I'm not super familiar with, feel free to educate me down below. Let me know if I go by anybody too fast of a good player who's got some value that I'm not aware of, but otherwise we'll see what we can find out here together. So I'm not going to try the names on some of these. I'd say Mariah Jefferson there for the Sky. Next, and you can see these are very similar in the select designs with the premier level. These two, I believe, are both concourse levels, so we've got the different levels there. On the back, Sue Bird. I am familiar with Sue Bird. That's a nice silver prism for the Storm. Might go ahead and sleeve that one up. Again, I'm not sure which all of these might be stand worthy, but certainly that's worth a sleeve. So there's pack number 1. Headed into pack number 2 here. Again, hoping for a Caitlin Clark card would be great. Grace Berger, Napisha Collier, I believe. Tisha Penicheiro, and that should be a court side, right? That is a court side. That's a pretty good card. And then Lene Hamilton on the back, on the parallel, concourse level. So that one's pretty great. We'll get that one sleeved up probably. Okay, 2 more packs. I think we got a Dawn Staley there on the back, maybe, if I read that right. Carrington. There's a Kelsey Plum. Haley Jones. And on the back of Dawn Staley, that's a cool throwback. Obviously, currently currently the coach at South Carolina. National championship winning last year, I believe. And that's on the silver, so right, not too bad. 2 names that at least I'm familiar with, Sue Bird and Dawn Staley on the silvers. So we won't complain there. Okay, last pack of tin number 1. Let's see what we got. Natasha Howard, Lauren Jackson, Zia Cook, and a pink cracked ice on the back, Erica Wheeler for the Fever. So right team, not the player we were hoping for, but cool looking card. So, okay. So nothing to write home about, I don't think, there. We'll go ahead and go into our final tin. This is the red version. Let me know what you think of these tins. Again, I know they don't hold a ton of value from a card perspective. I do think they're kind of fun to open. And like I said, I do think if you can find players that have some collectability, these tins hold a little bit of resale value on eBay. I've sold quite a few from these various products over the last couple of years. So again, probably ultimately losing money on them, but it's fun to open them here on the channel. And then again, I enjoy selling stuff like that on eBay. So bit of a win-win, even though I may ultimately be the one holding the bag financially, but that's okay. That's why this is a hobby. All right, Crystal Dangerfield. Got a D.D. Richards. There's Cameron Brink. That's another rookie I'm aware of. Something's great. And on the back, Rickea Jackson. So again, both rookies that I've heard of. Familiar with Cameron Brink. She's pretty well known. And then Rickea Jackson, I've heard a lot about. I don't know a ton about her game, but that's a nice silver rookie of a player with some name recognition. So not bad. Look at the card on the back there. Not too bad for pack number 1. Okay, pack number 2. Still in search of our first Caitlin Clark. Let's see if we can come here. There's Sabrina Ionesco. Again, another nice big name in the WNBA. Kalia Cooper. Courtney Vandersloot. And last card is D.D. Richards. Again, on that parallel. Kind of a shock parallel, I think maybe would be what it's called. Okay, second to last pack. Nice quick rip. Appreciate you guys checking this one out here with me today. Something different. I always like to bring you different things as I find them. There's Angel Reese again. She is the other cover athlete here on the pack. So we'll get that one sleeved up. JC Sheldon. And on the back, we've got an unstoppable Asia Wilson. Again, I'm familiar with her. That's a nice parallel. That's a numbered one. That's 15 out of 99. So that's not bad. That's a nice little hit. We'll get both of those sleeved up. But Asia Wilson on the blue. I'm not sure. I should have looked up the parallels. My apologies for not doing that. But on the blue, and that's numbered to 99. So, you know, we will take that one for sure and consider that a hit. And then obviously the Angel Reese. Another one of the big name rookies out of here. The base concourse, but not too bad. Okay, last pack. See if we can find our Caitlin here. It doesn't look like she's on the back, so we got 3 shots at it. Kelsey Plum, Natasha Howard, another Lauren Jackson, and then Dana Evans for the Sky on the back, pink crest dice. So no Caitlin Clark, no luck there, but we did get you know, some nice nice parallels here. A couple nice rookie names. Those look great. And then again on the silvers, or Angel Reese is a base, but Rickea Jackson, Cameron Brink base, Dawn Staley, silver, and Sue Bird. And then our hit was Aja Wilson, unstoppable, and a blue shock refractor maybe out of 99. So not too bad. So yeah, overall, I'd say if you know, obviously if you're a WNBA fan, these are probably worth checking out. If you're a Caitlin Clark fan, pretty cool to get for you know, the opportunity to chase your cards, as well as the potential display piece with the tins. Or if you're a reseller, collector and reseller like myself, they're going to probably hold some value on the secondary market. So again, there's probably some upside there as well. So overall, I'd say, you know, if you fall into one of those categories, this is worth picking up one if you see it at your local Meijer or Walmart or Target or wherever else they're going to sell these. But yeah, kind of a fun, different product. So appreciate you checking it out. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think of the video. Let me know if I skimmed over any name players that I should know better. Comment and like the video, and subscribe to the channel. Help me on the road to 500. And as always, I appreciate you checking this one out, and we'll catch you on the next one. Take care.